What is Angkor Wat? Angkor Wat is an enormous Buddhist temple complex located in northern Cambodia. It was originally built in the first half of the 12th century as a Hindu temple. Angkor Wat is famous for having more than 3,000 beguiling apsaras, heavenly nymphs, carved into its walls. Each of them is unique, and there are 37 different hairstyles for budding stylists to check out. Many of these exquisite apsaras were damaged during efforts to clean the temples with chemicals during the 1980s, but they are being restored by the teams with the German Apsara Conservation Project. Bat urine and droppings also degrade the restored carvings over time. Its name, which translates to Temple City in the Khmer language of the region, references the fact it was built by Emperor Suryavarman II, who ruled the region from 1113 to 1150 as the state temple and political center of his empire. Originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, Angkor Wat became a Buddhist temple by the end of the 12th century. Although it is no longer an active temple, it serves as an important tourist attraction in Cambodia. Despite the fact it sustained significant damage during the autocratic rule of the Khmer Rouge regime in the 1970s and in earlier regional conflicts. Spread across more than 400 acres, Angkor Wat is said to be the largest religious monument in the world. Angkor Wat is located roughly 5 miles north of the modern Cambodian city of Siem Reap, which has a population of more than 200,000 people. However, when it was built, it served as the capital of the Khmer Empire, which ruled the region at the time. The word Angkor means capital city in the Khmer language, while the word Wat means temple. Initially, Angkor Wat was designed as a Hindu temple, as that was the religion of the region's ruler at the time, Suryavarman II. However, by the end of the 12th century, it was considered a Buddhist site. Unfortunately, by then, Angkor Wat had been sacked by a rival tribe to the Khmer, who in turn, at the direction of the new emperor, Jayavarman VII, moved their capital to Angkor Thom and their state temple to Bayon, both of which are a few miles to the north of the historic site. As Angkor Wat's significance within the Buddhist religion of the region increased, so too did the legend surrounding the site. Many Buddhists believe the temple's construction was ordered by the god Indra and that the work was accomplished in one night. Eleanor Manicka explains in her book Angkor Wat, Time, Space and Kingship that the spatial dimensions of Angkor Wat parallel the lengths of the 4 ages, Yuga, of classical Hindu thought. Thus the visitor to Angkor Wat who walks the causeway to the main entrance and through the courtyards to the final main tower, which once contained a statue of Vishnu, is metaphorically traveling back to the first age of the creation of the universe. A visit to Cambodia's World Heritage Temples of Angkor Complex is understandably high on the list for many travelers. Angkor Wat is the ultimate expression of Khmer genius, an awe-inspiring temple that is stunning for both its grand scale and its incredible detail. Get to know a little about the history, meaning and features of this renowned and iconic temple, then start planning that once-in-a-lifetime trip.